everybody, I'm Mumbles.
I'm Seamus.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Josh.
And welcome to Spoiler Warning. Today, we're playing Kiss the Mandalorian. Huh, and there's only one in the room. Looks like you're gonna have to kiss him.
What do you want?
Give him a big old smooch. Yeah.
He doesn't seem to have any option for that.
Hear one of his stories. I love his stories.
No, we're asking him about the world now.
Damn it.
So I
Ask him how he keeps his head so level, like how he gets his hair to be perfectly leveled off. Is there like...
Ask him why he's so cute. Did his mama make him that way?
Is there like some sort of like bantha gel that's like hair gel only for Star Wars?
It's probably what they would call it.
You want to hear tales of my
We're obviously not going to listen to all of his interesting stories, but when I played through, I listened to all of his stories, and they were great.
My name's Candace,
They are.
of the Mandalorian clan.
Oh, is that what your name is? Oh, God, I was really awkward where I didn't know who you were there. But now I'll remember this time for sure.
Does that mean you're 40, or you've been fighting for 40 years? This is important.
Why
Can't
not
date
both?
two older guys. I figure once the Mandalorians get out of the womb, they'd start punching and kicking and shooting things.
To fight a worthy enemy in a battle that would be remembered.
So this is one of the, actually, kind of an important point of the canon established here, which is that apparently there were Sith
There's nothing at stake
before this that, like,
and the battle's meaningless.
asked them to come fight, and then, but now there are other Sith that aren't those Sith, and... Or maybe it's a reference to Tales of the Jedi, because I think the Mandalorians were fighting in that too? I don't know.
Only George Lucas... Oh, wait, no, not even George Lucas. Actually, nobody knows. Nobody knows what's happened in this universe. Because there was a whole lot of it written, and then some undeterminate part of it was thrown away. And now nobody knows what has and has not happened in this particular universe.
Okay, so, like, in the second game, it's established that, like, Revan discovered some, like, other Sith threat, and that was maybe why they came back and tried to conquer the Republic. But this game isn't really clear on that point, and it's really weird to hear this, like, oh, by the way, the Sith got the Mandalorians to attack, like, and then you're like, wait, what Sith? The Sith that are here now? Because they weren't around. They were the ones fighting the Mandalorians.
We will never again.
Yeah.
We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
We will
and it's just
never
like this
talk
weird
about this
offhand
ever
comment
again.
That he makes. Yeah, and it never comes up again in
having this
damn game.
He literally says, I'm never going to talk about this again. I hope you were listening.
And guess what? I wasn't. Was he telling a really embarrassing story about the time he thought the toilet seat was up or was down and it wasn't and he fell in?
Stories.
And then he was like, I don't know why I told you that, but we will never speak of this again.
The fall of Revan and
This is catchphrase.
the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned.
Who are
from
you?
these
We'll never
events
speak of this
if
again.
We do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
Oh my gosh, are these guys still philosophizing at us?
No.
Can we kill this guy and take his powers?
Though I
Take
think
his
it is
powers.
unwise
So-
to know the lessons of the past.
Last week we talked
Yeah.
about the
When you have more
big
time.
twist in this game, and people in the comments all but spoiled it, but not quite, and I don't know how long we're going to be able to keep a lid on it.
We
I'm
can do it.
content.
We can
I'm
do
content to let it go a couple more weeks without spoiling it, but we need to have the conversation
thought-
sooner or later.
It's so funny, whenever we talk about the spoiler in this game, we're like, well, we're gonna have to talk about it eventually. It just sounds like we have a terrible disease that none of us want to talk about yet. It's great.
I'm sorry, I'm diagnosed with M. Night Shyamalan syndrome.
That is why the council has now decided you should be the one.
There is no cure.
The secrets to stopping Malak.
We will do one awesome thing, and then everything else after that will suck forever.
And find what Revan and Malak were
Oh, that's sad.
What was that, Master? Sorry, I was just really distracted by how you blink, but your eyes aren't like synchronized.
Oh, there's a Muppet on the Muppet Show, and his pupils blink.
We do not know.
Like, he doesn't have eyelids. His pupils, yeah, think about that.
Fear the worst.
In your nightmares.
Well, he works in IT, so...
Oh, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. Did that Muppet offend you, Camster? Because you're such a nerd.
I don't work in IT.
Making fun of nerds.
I'm not a nerd. I am not a nerd.
That is the least
cool,
plausible
it's
thing you've
cool.
ever said.
Yeah, it's like, no one believes that.
I'm more like, I'm a neckbeardy snob. That's a different thing than a nerd. That's totally
alright,
different
you
category.
wish.
You know what? I would accept that answer.
Confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death.
What you've really done is categorized yourself as sort of one of the prestige classes of nerds.
Force strong with her now. And without her
What about lapsed hipster? Is lapsed hipster a thing? I'd go with that description.
Oh,
Camster.
I'd rather be a
I
nerd,
somehow
thanks.
hate you more. I know.
Shut up and drink your kale latte or whatever you're doing. Hipster. So what are we
This
even
character must be
doing?
in your party at this time. Alright.
Yeah, can we kill some Jedis yet?
I demand justice.
Please.
The central family is a
I
blight upon
demand
Dantooine.
justice. I'm an important NPC.
Look into this matter, Mr. Matale.
I'm
You must be
old.
patient. Your accusations have no
I'm
proof,
also
and we
old.
do not want you stirring
I
up trouble
forgot
with
how
the
long
Central
Dantooine is. I
There
feel
is
like,
some
okay, we're
secret
Jedi
mistake.
now.
My
It's
son
time
Wen
for us to
is
go to
missing.
those ruins
We
and
can
then be
see
sent on our way.
Generals are to blame.
A lot of this stuff, but we do want to go to the Crystal Cave
But-
at least.
But I forgot how
Jedi
much of
yeah.
this stuff there was. Like, Dantooine is friggin' long. I remember giving Mass Effect a hard time because it's like, man, the Citadel sure is long. It's a long time before they cut you loose, but like, the Citadel is shorter.
Should you have time, Padawan?
Like, the Citadel is like 1/10 the size of this. It's ridiculous. This is so much bigger than the Citadel. And plus we had Terrace before this. Like, I think Terrace and Dantooine together are almost as long as Mass Effect 1.
Yeah.
The main quest of
The
Mass
game
Effect
would have
1.
Feuding ever since.
not been terribly hampered if Terrace had been a very sort of short, actiony segment, like
Yeah.
an elongated Endar Spire sequence.
I
Yeah.
thought that said which females are in this
should
feud,
get this
but it's families.
immediately.
Is this the Romeo and Juliet
This is
storyline
the Romeo and
families
Juliet.
thing?
Okay,
Oh, God,
strike
this is
down
so
Ed
fucking
Asner and
tedious.
take his powers of condescension for your own.
Is that really Ed Asner?
Yeah.
Our influence
That is Ed
and
Asner.
must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
Let's kill all of these Jedis. and
I
take
don't think
all
that's
of their
really
powers.
Yoda, though. They couldn't get Yoda for this game, and I think that's just
Frank
some
Oz.
other...
It may also serve to divert our minds.
Well, no, obviously it's not Frank Oz, but I don't even think they could get Yoda to show up
Oh.
to do the voice, you know.
Oh, I see. Precious
So-
cinnamon.
We have we have an important decision to make.
Go
Because we have
naked.
Jedi robes now.
That means you
but-
go naked. Oh, you
It
nerd.
covers the butt.
I mean, I guess we can still kind of see the butt.
I mean, the butt
Is it
kind of like you
important
can
that we
still
wear
see
this?
the butt. I mean, I'm getting kind of
so
tired
Let's
of
go
wearing
hide
the
out on
smuggler
Tatooine
clothes.
now.
All right, fine.
Aren't we
At
skipping like
least
the
it's
whole like
I do not know what the council has in store for
Good.
me. I
Jedi,
will trust in
you
the
know,
Force,
part?
the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever.
We're Jedis. How much
Don't you have to, like-
more Jedi parts do you need?
I don't know, like, aren't there like vows and trials and
We did that last week. That was last
and like
week.
a whole lifetime of studying and you know
Yeah,
worship
that stuff
and
is
Yeah, we
boring.
kind of that kind of got a little bit skipped in the whole training montage thing was the whole lifetime of it taking. This is like a training montage where somebody's like walks in and says, wow, you were really good at giving that guy CPR. You know what? We're gonna give you medical training. And then 5-minute montage later, it's like, well, you're a brain surgeon now. Off you go.
I don't really want to do disabled, like, the droid stuff for her because she's not going to be around when there's a million droids. There's nothing else to get unless we want to give her, like dark side powers.
Is this one of those games that kills off NPCs?
No.
Which one is the force choke? Oh yeah, we'll give her the force choke stuff.
For the most part.
Force choke.
What?
Give her all the bad stuff.
Give her force choke and then have her choke mission as a prank.
What?
Ooh. Not enough to kill her, just enough to scare her.
Right. Just enough to turn her some color other than blue.
So is this really supposed to be Dantooine?
Wants to make fun of this guy.
Yes, this is really Dantooine.
Good.
For really real.
Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them,
Wow, that's violent.
That's not nice.
I really
That's not
want to
nice.
find. I want to find the sex slave droid and see the end of his
I
quest.
like how this guy's name is just John.
Well, why do the Jedi have such a radical dude in their base? Like,
Oh, hi, Red
the
Scar.
Jedi are this like peaceful religious people, and then he's like, I'll kill them all.
Well, he's
Well,
a
I mean,
civilian
he's
that's coming to them
outside.
for help. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh
like,
man, I wanna hitch a ride on one of those manta rays real bad. Let's
who
hitch a
is that? Oh, that's just
ride!
John. He comes here once a week to beg us to kill things.
I love this idea. I love the idea of going to the police station. Yeah, somebody stole my TV. I need you guys to find him and kill him. Like, we're the police. And he's like, yeah, you've got the guns. Yeah, kill him. Yeah, you should be able to do a real good job. You're the police. You got
That'd be
cars and guns
so
and everything.
funny.
I love this idea. I want to do this. I hope somebody steals my TV so I can do this.
Is this the Sexbot? We gotta find
My
him.
weapons
Try and
are
have
my
sex with him and see if he's
authority.
the Sexbot.
I want to play a tabletop RPG with Mumbles, where just every time we encounter a character, it's like, is this the Sexbot?
No, this is the Emperor. All right. Just to make sure.
Are you sure though?
Yeah, can I make sure? I would not last long.
All right,
in a
roll for
tabletop
perception
RPG.
check.
Also, I'm here on behalf of the Jedi Council.
Also, I'm dicking with you for no reason.
But I could totally kill you. Just keep that in mind.
Can I just say I love this late 90s, early 2000s Chrome look? Like, I love it on the guys in the Barneys in Half-Life also, but just like, there's something about this early reflection map stuff that I love it.
You can tell they're just so proud of it. Like, they think, whoa, that looks so amazing. And today it's like so primitive looking. Like, the steam coming out of that vent in the background is more impressive than the chrome.
Oh, he's gonna go give the whole fucking family epic story.
I forgot about this guy's house, which is an entire dungeon.
No, that's the other guy's house.
I wanna.
Ever since the injustices the Sandrels have committed against the
I
Metallics
like
are
how
far
their
too
house
numerous to name.
looks. I want to run around
yeah.
it.
Oh, I love it.
You know?
I love the idea of, like, the hill being built over that. I mean, I know this is a thing we do on Earth, but it's a cool look, and it gives it kind of an outer space feel. It's like, oh, it's built into the hill, and then bits of the house stick up out of it. Ask him what he does about bugs, because on Earth that's a big problem when you build into the hill like that, you end up with a lot of bugs.
Maybe there's no insect life on this planet.
I want to move to this planet. Wait, no, it's got Jedis in charge of it. Never mind. I want to live anywhere but here.
Why does the council
I don't think they're
insist on
officially in
stalling?
charge.
The life of my son is at
Well,
stake.
just
No,
I'll
they're
start
not
my manta
officially
ray
in charge.
farm.
They've just got a bunch of half-trained killer Jedis teetering on
I'm a
the
man
brink
of
of
the world,
Sithdom
Jedi. I
that they
know how
send
things
out
are
into the
done.
public to like do their
will make
trials
a-
and sometimes
And
screw things
trick.
up and kill
They
everything.
send their apprentices out to like, and they
Ooh,
trick them to see if they will turn
contribution.
dark,
I
just
will
for
present the
laughs.
credits directly to
That's
you,
not good
of
for my
course.
manta ray farm,
The
but
council have
this is
earned
the only
this
planet where I can get my
donation.
manta rays.
No.
So
2,000. Your greed is outstripped only by your utter
Yeah.
sense of
You're being a
proportion,
greedy
Jedi.
yes.
This
This is how you play the
Are you
game.
kidding, Bastila? We gotta get all the
Purchase
cool
enough
lightsaber
droids
crystals
to
that you can
destroy
get at the end of the
entire
game.
Central Estate. 2,000 is out of the
I
question.
mean, I have more than
Nevertheless,
2,000
my offer
on
still
me.
stands. 1,000 credits for
Give me the
sharing
money.
safe return.
Nevertheless, I'll
This
still
guy's
pay you
voice.
1,000.
Do not sit idly
This
by.
guy's voice, man, he's been in a
I will take
million
whatever action
things.
is necessary
And
to
I
rescue
can't remember
my son,
one of them. He's just
including
one of those
raising
voices
the
that comes up
entire
everywhere.
Central Estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to
Yeah.
discuss.
I think it's Jan
Hurry
Rabson.
south to their estate.
No.
I take
That name
matters
has been
it's
into
not.
my own hands.
Oh,
Maybe it's Sandro
Well, what's the
Natale.
character's name?
he's no. I was confusing him with the other person. He does the narration. I know he does
Fuck.
narration for the newer Leisure Suit Larry games, but I know he does a bunch of other bit parts.
This Let's Play has turned into a guess the voiceover artist.
I know.
It's
Well, this
always
game
been
has so many of like not super famous people. It's not like, oh, there's Patrick Stewart. It's like, oh, there's that guy that's been in a million video games.
Yeah.
This game is like
Yay.
it's like a reunion of all the bit voice actors for the entire industry.
I don't want to fight you, dumbasses, so I'm just going to avoid it and go this way. God damn it, Canderous! Where the
Canderous
fuck?
likes to fight.
Canderous, where
I'm here.
are
Canderous
you?
likes to fight.
God,
Canderous is fighting.
You
Oh
stop!
no, he was just staring.
Don't go that way! Come, oh.
Okay, how would the game be ruined if when you got to a level transition, the game just teleported the rest of the party to you? Well, how would the game be ruined?
would not
and then
be
Bastila
ruined.
ran
It'll
off
be
for no
ruined by
reason.
not having the requisite amount of player frustration.
Right, like there's just no way that rule makes sense. Like you've got to gather your party. I guess they're
So
worried that
stupid.
you'll run off from a battle that you're losing and you've only got one
You can't
character
go
left.
through there in combat
So
anyway.
what? So what if
Yeah.
you're running off from a battle that you're losing? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's better that I'd rather be offer some people the option to cheese a battle if they choose to, than have just walking around once in a while through no fault of your
Yes.
own. The other characters just go and walk about and stop doing their job, which is just to follow you. Ugh. Where's the sex droid?
It's actually over here.
Seamus, that was creepy. We gotta be friends with it. And then kill it.
Somewhere.
Make friends and then kill all of
It's
your
on the
friends.
other fucking.
Oh yeah,
Let's kill these guys first.
the evil thing is to kill the sex droid and then tell his owner that it's still alive, so she goes out and searches for it, even though...
That sounds
I was
I mean,
thinking,
you realize
tap
that-
targeting. Then I remembered that's not how this game works. Good lord.
Oh,
Those Turos
wow,
guys
you
do not
killed those
stand
guys
up.
fast.
Yeah.
You are not a nice Jedi. I hate to break it to you, but I don't think you're a good person.
You're the one who keeps wanting Bastila to choke mission.
Is that
Just a
really
little.
evil, though? Yeah.
Just so she knows who's in charge.
Just to assert your authority, or to get a laugh,
Yeah.
whichever. Whatever. Wait, do you have an
Why not
extra
both?
lightsaber there in your inventory?
No.
Oh, I missed
I don't think
what
so.
was there.
No.
So, do you think like a very popular rap lyric in Mandalorian lyrics is Grandalorian? Because like, They're really into
trying to make up
themselves.
for Red Scar.
Grandalorian Rhymes or MC Grandalorian. And it would just be Canderous but with sunglasses on.
I don't think the
standing, you know, with
Mandalorians
the-
have like a rich art scene. I don't think they even have like music. Well, they might, but not much.
Like the competition to be like like their version of the Grammy Awards, they give the award to one person, and then just like the loser who didn't make any good music, and his entire album was just him torturing animals. He would just go up and stab the winner to the death, and then
there's the droid.
inherit the award.
What is
Fun
he
fact.
doing?
The Grammys for the Mandalorians are called Mandalorians.
Hi, buddy. What's going on?
He sucks so bad at dying. Look, he's a badass. Okay,
We gotta bring him along with
look
us.
at his
He's
physique.
invincible.
Okay, look at his anatomy. How does this woman have sex with this thing?
The face.
Well,
She
it's
must have
the
sex with his
face.
face because
detachable.
he. Oh, you're
It's
right.
the-
But
yeah,
okay,
it's
so
the face.
this is C842, the ambulatory vibrator, basically.
The nose part vibrates. That's how. It
Oh
works.
my goodness, that is
Figured it
super
out.
uncomfortable. I mean,
Maybe for the
I mean
robot.
for me. I imagine it's uncomfortable for her too, but it makes me uncomfortable.
You're welcome.
It doesn't actually vibrate, he just screams and the speaker inside of the mouth part.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. Alright, so the morality we should have on this is be nice to the robot and do whatever we can to hurt the lady. That should be our morality.
Oh really? I was gonna give her sex toy back. Get back there, do your job, droid.
What? Oh no, he needs to be free.
I would never deprive a woman of her sex toy. That's just ungentlemanly.
I'm not.
What if
I
the
don't
sex
know.
toy runs off, though?
You're a woman. Maybe you can make those kind of judgments, but I've been taught you just you don't get into a woman's business
Yeah, but
like
it's
that.
like
You
it's
just-
got its own like mind and stuff. It's kind of.
I'll destroy
But-
you
Kind of
until you're
weird.
still out there.
Droids in Star Wars have always been kind of mostly property with like quirky personalities.
I don't like
Yeah.
it. I don't
Well,
like
I mean that's a
that.
problem with Star Wars all around though, right? Like C-3PO is always
Yeah.
someone's property.
I don't
So-
like that.
I like how Canderous is just like, fuck this. I'm gonna look over
He's
here.
like, this is definitely not a worthy foe.
Alright.
You guys, check out this fucking
Just-
groundhog.
Can you believe
Destroy
this
him
thing?
and tell her that she's still out there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
evil.
this is the magical sex toy conversation suite from KOTOR.
What?
He's going
You make her something like that? You monster. Oh, we have to kill him? Fun. Well, my morality is flawed.
Now hide the body.
But-
You gotta hide the body. You should parade into
Alright.
town with his body and tell everybody what she was doing with him. That would be the
Yeah, but now you gotta
ultimate
go
dark
back and like
side.
be like, ma'am, we killed your vibrator. And that's a really weird conversation to have.
You go back and say, I don't know where he is. You better go find it. Might be underneath this monster cave. Who
Jump in here
knows?"
anytime, Bastila.
And then she goes out there
Canderous,
and
and
kills
there you go.
And everybody dies. Everybody.
She's still thinking of that. She's standing there going, but how did she with that droid? I don't understand.